Hello, Retroburn here. It has been more than 3 years since I bought the Halo Master Chief Collection, and now I've decided to fire up the series starting with the Anniversary Edition of Combat Evolved. Given that Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary is more than a decade old though, I decided to sift through the internet to search for a texture mod. I found it, after a fashion. This is actually a ReShade Preset. Though overall I'm happy with it, the default settings the creator provided produced a game that was too dark for my tastes. I've always been opposed to the idea of very low gamma settings, as such a preference reminds me of the graphics mods of the mid-2000s. Most just produce a video game atmosphere that has a fan-made feel to it. However, he's right that Halo CE Anniversary is too bright, so I've settled for a happy medium. My settings produce this not too bright but still have enough illumination that the Master Chief's guns aren't just masses of black. So, here's a video on how to install this Halo CE Anniversary ReShade Preset and about the numerous tweaks I've applied to it. This little journey of mine began with the Google search engine results pages leading me to this video made by YouTuber KevinKoolx. In the video, he has a link that points you to the location where he has uploaded his ReShade preset. I click on that and arrive at the Nexus Mods page for his Halo CE Anniversary Remastered mod. I went to the page's Files tab, click on the manual download button, and it turns out that Nexus Mods requires you to make a free account before you can download anything. That I did. After registering, I went back to that same page, clicked on the manual download button again, and being a first-time user, just opted for the slow download option. When the file was fully downloaded, I transferred it to my desktop, created a folder, stuffed the downloaded file into that folder, and extracted its contents. It was just a single file. Confused, I sifted through the page again, but couldn't find a text file. I was hoping to find instructions bundled with it. Instead, I think KevinKoolx has deemed that, given the software's popularity, everyone at this point already knows about how ReShade works. So it was off to YouTube again to learn how ReShade works. The guide I watched was How to Reshade Any Game to Look Better by Rybolt. After watching that helpful video, I went to reshade.me to download the injector software and scan and installed it. I then fired it up and scrolled down until I saw the Halo the Master Chief Collection entry, selected that, and clicked the next button. This led me to the ReShade menu, where you get to tell the software what API the game uses. Playing it safe, I called up my browser and went to PC Gaming Wiki and Ctrl+F for API. I found the confirmation that, indeed, the game does use DirectX 11. I left the default selection ReShade chose for me, which led me to ReShade's Select Preset to Install menu. I browsed for KevinKoolx ReShade Preset and selected that. I clicked the next button, which in turn led me to ReShade's Select Effect Packages to Install menu. I left everything unaltered, clicked the next button, and let ReShade download the effects packages. Once they all did, I clicked the Finish button and fired up Halo the Master Chief Collection from Steam. I went through ReShade's tutorial, left all the settings unaltered, and fired up the game. This opened Halo's first scene where you awaken from your stasis tube, and, as mentioned, everything was too dark. The next chapter of this video shows you the various ReShade settings that I've used using KevinKoolx ReShade Preset as a base. After that chapter, I'll show you gameplay footage of how my preset looks. So this is the effect that all my tweaking has done. So from that YouTuber's ReShade preset, I've tweaked it so that there's still the game still looks dark enough, and yet it's still not too dark that other details will come off as, I don't know, obscured. But yeah, as you can see, the Master Chief's hands are still a huge mass of black, but when you're in what do you call this, parts of the game where there's enough light, you can see details. Unlike in the unaltered mod, where it's still a giant mass of black, even if you're in brightly lit areas. So let's go over the reshade parameters that I've tweaked. So here we go. So first off, we've got ambient occlusion. So this introduces soft shadows into of course, the parts where the lights aren't supposed to hit. So it makes things more realistic. So MXAO is a screen space ambient occlusion shader. So these are the settings that I've used. I think this is one of the settings that I've heavily tweaked. So you can just pause if you want to study the different parameters further. I'm not going to read all these to save time. Next off is ambient light. So this is another one of those parameters that I've messed with. So here we go. So again, you can just pause the video. I still don't know how to upload the ReShade preset that I've used, so this isn't going anywhere unless one of you guys can teach me how to. I also don't know which files to upload and if it's safe to do so, so there's also that. So even if I end up knowing how to share, I might not, because I don't know how that would affect my Steam account security, sharing any files. I have zero knowledge about all that. Next up is clarity. I think this improves the contrast thingamajig. I think I've tweaked this some. Light halos and dark halos. Yeah, I think this has something to do with contrast, because I think this will affect dark and light areas. Next up is Neo Bloom. So it's pretty self-explanatory. This is bloom effects. Here you go. This is also another one of those settings that I've messed with, I think. I'm not too sure, but there were two bloom parameters here that I've really altered. So I think this is one of them. Neo Bloom and bloom. Here we go. So I think I did. I'm not too sure. But one of these I really did tinker with. Neo Bloom, Bloom, and Magic Bloom. Although I only have a low-end PC, having only an i5 CPU and a GTX 1060. So even though I did tinker with Magic Bloom, it ended up being really very resource intensive, so I have to deactivate it. But for those of you who have beefier rigs, you can see if you'd like this activated. So here we go. This is the setting I would have used if my PC can handle it, but I turned it off. Even then, even if I turn it off, I still average I think about 40 to 50 frames per second. So yeah, it's not really optimal for me, but I do enjoy this level of graphics rather than if I turn the whole thing off and... No, not that one. This one. Here we go. It's too bright. Too bright. So this is a happy balance that I'm playing with. So anyway, back to the video. Back to the matter at hand. So next off is, how do you pronounce that? Vignette. So this introduces dark cell shadows on the periphery of the screen. So this is the setting I've used. Here we go. This is also one of the parameters that I've messed with extensively. So I opted for a more subtle degree rather than what the YouTuber gave us. I forgot his name. I did this video in segments, and the last segment I've done a couple of days ago, so now I can remember his name. Old man problems. So next off is adaptive fog. I don't know if it's my video card or if it's my settings in my system, but I tweaked this and I didn't notice any difference, so I just left this on. I left this unaltered. So this is one of those things that I largely left alone, I think. So this is the setting. I don't know if I've tweaked this or not. I can't remember. But again, if you want to study this in an in-depth way, you can just pause the video. So next off is DLC Sharpen. It's an advanced sharpen filter made to enhance texture detail. Pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, I think one of the sharpen filters here I've also messed with extensively. So this is the setting I've used. I think I've toned it down from the original mod level. Next up is the, SMAA. I have no problems with the jaggies, so I turned off this anti-aliasing option because I think it looks decent enough. And I'm already running in 40-ish, 50-ish frames per second range, so yeah, I left this turned off. And I know that this is a more cost-efficient, is that the term, way to introduce an anti-aliasing solution, but still, the level of aliasing in my game is okay enough for me, so I just turned that off. Next up is depth haze. So this is one of those settings that I've also tweaked with. Here we go. So this is these are the settings that I'm using. Cinematic depth of field, pretty self-explanatory. I also didn't mess with it much. I think this is largely unaltered. I'm not sure. But yeah, here we go. Again, you can just pause the video. This is a pretty extensive list of sub-features. I mean sub-settings, whatchamacall them. But yeah, I don't think that I've messed with this setting much. Chromatic aberration. This introduces a subtle blurring around the edges of the, what do you call this, objects, and introduces, what do you call this, a range of colors around the edges of objects. So it makes it so that it looks like you're taking the scene with an old camera. So I don't know if you like this or not, but I think I largely left this alone too. But I like the effect, so it stays on. So here we go. This is the setting. Oh, wait. I left this at 0. So this is largely deactivated. I don't know. Hang on. So what happens if we turn this on to maximum? Hang on. Is it? I have no idea. But anyway, where's that? So let's turn this back down to 0. So I have no recollection when I turn this down to 0, or is it in that position already when I downloaded the preset? I don't know. Last off is adaptive sharpen. I think between the two, DLC sharpen and adaptive sharpen, I think I've only tweaked one of these. But anyway, yeah, here are the settings. And so I think that's it. That's the entire gamut of reshade parameters that I'm using in this Halo reshade preset of mine. Oh yeah, tone map. Tone map improves, I think, the contrast, the gamma, and yeah, the saturation. So I've also tweaked this a lot. So here are the settings. Does it have an explanation? Nope. So you can adjust the gamma, exposure, saturation. You can also defog. What was this? And I think this is a key setting of that YouTuber, because if you've noticed, he did up the blue side of the spectrum of colors in the game. So I think if you listen to his video, link is on the description box. He did complain about the Anniversary editions being too on the warm side of the spectrum in terms of the color palette. So I think that's what he did. He upped the blue side of things. So that's how you get a more OG Halo feel rather than the warmer colors of the Anniversary edition. So yeah, I think this wraps up the, what do you call this, Halo reshade settings portion of this video. So let's get on to the gameplay videos where I show you how this whole thing behaves in actual, gameplay. So let's move on to the next chapter. This first clip takes place in the battles of the Covenant battlecruiser Truth and Reconciliation. I chose this as the level has the perfect balance of bright and dark places that allow me to showcase my ReShade Preset's balance of light and darkness. After this is a clip that takes place in the first few minutes of the Halo level, The Silent Cartographer. I want to show you guys how the game looks when the Master Chief is standing in an area that's hit by direct sunlight. Here's the clip that takes place in the first few minutes of the Halo level, The Silent Cartographer. Note that I'm more static in this video as I want to maximize the times I'm standing in direct sunlight, allowing us to see the details in the Master Chief's weapons and hands. With my adjustment to KevinKoolx preset, the details are clear while still capturing the darker theme of the original game. With me not being as mobile though, results in me being not as aggressive as I would have been if playing without this consideration in mind, much to the detriment of my Marine squad. Finally, next up are some side-by-side comparisons. The ones on the left have my reshade settings, and the ones on the right are with KevinKoolx and altered Halo reshade preset settings. This first comparison shows more apparent creases on the Master Chief's black bodysuit as part of his Mjolnir armor. It's the same with the second group of pictures. You can see more details on the black bodysuit. On this one, you can see that the assault rifle is less dark, allowing tiny details to pop, while you can see that the dropship's lighting is more apparent in the surroundings, particularly on the ship's strut that's between the Marine and the empty seat. All this while not sacrificing the reduced gamma settings KevinKoolx introduced. And that's it! You've finished watching my Halo MCC PC ReShade preset setup, how to install ReShade for Halo CE Anniversary video guide. If you like this video and like to support my content, please comment, share, like the video and or subscribe. It will go a long way in supporting my efforts to produce more videos for you, my fellow PC gamers. Happy gaming, and stay cool, stay frosty.